guys, we're live. Welcome to the first episode of Digging Deep with 5280 Adventures. Thank you so much for coming on. We got a whole bunch of people in the chat already. It's 8 people watching. I'm going to bring on the guest right away. You guys might recognize his hand from all of his videos because that's all you see. You know you're going to recognize his voice. But guess who I've got with me today? I've got the one and only, the Hunter GT. Hunter, what's up?
What is up, everybody? The Hunter G. Oh, wait. I was going to go into my intro there.
No, I wanted to hear that. That's the whole send-off right there. That's it.
What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with thehuntergt.com. What are we going on today? Well, we got Tony with 5280 Adventures.
Oh, that's awesome.
How's it going, everybody? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you having me, man. I really appreciate it. First, what's the word? The first guest of the metal detecting.
Sure, the first guest. Even though I feel like I'm a guest with you, I tell you, every time I watch your videos, that's the intro I have to hear. Then I'm all right, I know where I'm at.
My shtick. I didn't want too much of a shtick on the channel, I'm a big Jeff Williams fan, AskJeffWilliams.com, so I've seen him go from no shtick to heavy shtick, and
right.
I got the intro and I got the outro. I will see you on the next video.
There you go.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what it is. Well, before we get anything, let's check out the chat, see who's all here. I saw J Mart was the first one in. He cheated. He came in at 5:31 p.m., so that doesn't really count.
We got to give him something, right? Maybe a T-shirt. Send me your info, Jmart, thehunterg@gmail.com. I'll send you a Fisher T-shirt. I got a bunch of Fisher Bounty Hunter Technetic stuff still from for giveaways I need to keep doing. So
we've got Iffy Signals. Iffy, thanks for coming in. Paul from American Woodland Relics. Then this guy, the Hunter GT, pipes in.
We got Brenda Laughlin in the house here.
Hey, Brenda.
So say hello to the Mother GT. You all saw her get the gold ring on her first day metal detecting, her third dig. So Brenda Laughlin, that is the Mother GT right there.
That's the Mother GT, huh?
Alive, yeah.
I loved that video. That would like blew me away. I know.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. I love my mother to death. It was bittersweet. I've yet to find a gold ring. No, I did find one. I found one.
Yes, you did.
I have found one, and I just didn't get it on video, so it doesn't really count. I still have to get one on.
Well, Brenda, we're happy to have you here. James Gallup, Digging Canuck. Liz is here.
Yep. Hey, Liz.
We've got DK from Adventures in Dirt.
James Gallup's one of my biggest supporters. He has been there from practically the beginning, along with you and DK both.
Yeah.
Been there since like under 1,000 subscribers for sure.
Yeah.
Coming up right at 5,000. I'll be there at the end of the month for sure, and I'll be at a free infuse at the end of this month. So something special coming for March for the big 1 million and the big 5,000 for sure.
That's awesome. I love this comment right here from the Life and Times of Barney Taylor. I wanted to see his face. No one's ever seen your face.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't show it much on camera. I don't want to abuse the people with this mug.
Oh, okay. Almost.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just I've never been one to really show my face on camera. I don't mind doing it. It's not stage fright or anything like that. It's just it is what it is. I'm holding the camera. I'm facing down, and I don't it around. And that's about it.
Virginia Metal Detecting. Thanks for coming on. Drum and Detect. What is up? We've got MG. MG is from my metal detecting club here in Colorado. Nice. Thanks for coming on, MG. Pull Tab Commando. Awesome. Well, let's get into some questions. I want to learn more about the actual hunter. Now that I've seen you, I want to know more about you. So, tell me your how you got started on YouTube. Let's start right at the beginning. Let's just jump into that.
Sure. Well, 2014, I'll make it short. 2014, I had a blood clot issue where I was at work. My leg blew up. And, the wife, she was like, hey, I think you have a blood clot in your left leg or something. Did you slip? And no, I didn't slip. I didn't sprain. So long story short, I was in surgery that night. In 2014, I had 9 surgeries and 14 stents placed from beneath my heart all the way down into my groin area for tiny vein issue. It's called May Turner syndrome, and So anyways, I was in the hospital in and out all year long, 2014. I had surgeries on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, pretty close to my birthday. I was in there for like a whole week. Yeah, some of them were in and out, 24-hour visits. Other ones I was in there for like a whole week at a time. Long story short, all I did was laying in the hospital, metal detecting and gold prospecting videos. And I was literally like, where has this been all my life? This is the most fantastic thing I've ever seen. I have to get a metal detector. So I traded a Marlin 22 rifle for, this was back in Colorado when the law, you could just trade on Craigslist. You could go online and just say, hey, I have a gun. I want to trade you for whatever. You didn't have to fill out any paperwork. So I traded a Marlin 22 rifle. And then I basically got a Garrett Scorpion, trained one of the hardest metal detectors to learn, and the rest is history. I started pumping out videos about 2015, so it's been about 4 years now. I've been pumping out videos. First Texas picked me up and said, we noticed you like our price. I sold the Garrett, got a couple bounty hunters, and the rest is history. Got sponsored, no longer sponsored, and that was my decision, not theirs. It was a mutual. We'll talk about that here in a bit, I'm sure. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I love it so much. It's been that thing where, golly, I wish I was doing it since I was 5, and
right.
I've only had 4 years to do it, but it's literally all I do. It's my job. It's what I do. I metal detect. I sell detectors. I do the YouTube thing, and I probably put as many hours into this as some people put 10 to 15 years into it. You know what I mean? So.
Wow. How many videos are you up to now? Do you know?
Oh, geez, good question. 200 plus.
Wow.
Man, let me open a tab here. Yeah, I'd have to check. I know I'm at like 230 something, I want to say. I have no idea, Tony. That's a good question. I'm at 4,836 subscribers.
Wow.
I don't even see where it tells me this on YouTube anymore. Jeez. 962,000 views. I'm about 30,000 a month. So I think by March, we'll hit it in March for sure. So I'll have a giveaway in March we'll do a 1,000,000, 5,000 combo. They look like they're going to line up pretty close. But I got good videos. I want to say something like that. If someone knows how to find that, go ahead and throw it in chat.
Sorry to put you on the spot there. I know it's a lot.
Problem. Yeah.
And you've done everything from comparison videos, product reviews, metal detecting. What do you like doing the most?
I like the comparisons a lot, but they're also my least favorite at the same time. I did that Garrett one with the Patriot versus the AT Pro, and then I did the AT Max, and then I did the Ace 400 versus the Land Ranger Pro. I got death threats, man. Yeah, I mean, they were calling my wife ugly, my kids stupid. They hope my dog drinks antifreeze, and you're the worst channel on the internet. I hate your guts. The AT Pro finds anything that any other detector can, and you don't have any idea what you're talking about, Hunter GT. You only put 30 hours into it, not 130. So therefore, you are an ignorant moron. And that was pretty much what dozens of emails were pretty much like that. And I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't hating on Pro. It's a fine detector. It's a good detector. I would say a above average detector. For the price for what you get, especially now, prices for everything have dropped now that the Equinox, now that the Amphibio has come out. Let's get honest. Prices have dropped. You're picking up, Fisher's putting in a F Pulse with the F75, which is an LTD F75 that was just $1,000 a year ago, is now $649 with $149 F Pulse or whatever they're selling. 129, 119, I think they're on sale for. So there we go. Adventures Endured, 242 videos. There we go.
Wow.
Thanks, man. So yeah, I mean, the comparisons are probably my favorite. I like doing those. It's just the flack that you get back. You can't do one without sounding like a jerk, really. How do you compare? I mean, you can, but with this hobby, you got so many people that are so brand loyal.
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm not even sponsored anymore. And look, I got a Technetics hoodie on right now, and I still wear the stuff. So, I mean, like I told him when like I told them when we parted ways, I said, hey, I'm a First Texas guy forever. I love your guys' products. I'm going to have my T2 until something beats it, until I mesh with something better, basically. It's not that something has to beat it technically. It's just I have to mesh with it better. And so far, the T2 is number one for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the comparisons are number one. Gold prospecting, I want to do a lot
Mm.
more of that coming up. Like I said in that last video,
Yeah.
that not I'm not changing the whole channel in that direction. There's still going to be plenty of detecting, but I enjoy hunting for nuggets more than I do hunting for silver, for sure. Um, but yeah, so comparison videos, gold prospecting, then coin hunting, relic hunting is definitely last. I'm just not a relic guy
You
for
don't
some
like
reason.
that. Yeah.
I like it. I found an eagle button in Texas. I found the Mexican War stuff. I found bullets that are pre-Civil War. So now it's like I found stuff earlier than the Civil War. So now if I go find Civil War stuff, it's like what else? Once I cross something off a bucket list, for me personally, not for a lot of guys, but for me personally, it's off my list. I don't
Yeah.
care. I find that Indian head penny, I'm never hunting a freaking zinc signal for the rest of my life. For the rest of, I'll never hunt a zinc signal again. So once it's off my bucket list, that's it. So relics are definitely last for me. And I know a lot. Oh my god, how can a detectorist say that? How can relics be last? It's just don't. I'd love to find a belt plate. I'd love to
Right.
find an old carbine or what. I'd love to find whatever,
Of
just like the next
course.
guy. But I live in California.
Right.
I'm not going to find Civil War stuff. I choose and pick my battles as they come. And for me, relic hunting's last out here. And I mean, if I get access to a mining camp or something like that, hey, I'm all over it, baby. But
Sure.
it's just last place right now being in California. There's just
Yeah.
other cities like gold claims everywhere and old parks everywhere, WPA parks from the 30s and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah. And I mean, that's a great question right here from Adventures in Dirt. Are you planning on trying to get into a mining claim over there in California now?
Yes, I do. I'm a
Yes.
GPA member, so I have multiple claims around me within anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. There's like 12 claims from me. I'm Central California in Fresno. So I'm directly middle of the state. So it's basically a
Perfect.
3 hour drive south to Los Angeles area, 3 hour drive north to Sacramento, San Francisco area, and there's just tons of claims in between. So there's no issues with that. I'll be joining the Central Valley Prospectors, is the local club. I'll be joining them as well coming up, going to their monthly meetings, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm going whole hog into the gold prospecting stuff. I really like it. I
Yeah.
really enjoy it. So
Yeah. Well, I know that we were talking yesterday, actually, kind of about the gold claim, gold prospecting type of thing, and you had mentioned that you wanted to kind of talk about some upcoming things that you have with some companies. That I'm
absolutely,
really excited to actually talk about this part of it because
yeah, this is cool stuff.
DK
So
and I just got. I mean, I got it just into it last year. DK's been in it for a while. He's
yep.
teaching me. I'm teaching him. I am the rookiest, the greenest rookie out there, and just to hear you speak about these things, I'm looking forward to this. So tell me about this.
I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of a rookie as well. I've done hours and hours of video and reading. I've watched every Ask Jeff Williams video, every gold prospecting video on YouTube. I've seen it at least 3 times. So I mean, I've got books on geology, all that good stuff. So while I'm a rookie, I do take it seriously, and it is something I do want to take seriously in the future. But yeah, big stuff coming up. I will be doing a giveaway video actually with the gold claw. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. So just Google gold claw and it'll come up right away. It is a pan that you can like tilt 90 degrees and it's kind of a shake pan. It's differently. So Clint Washburn is the owner. Contacted him and he's going to send me a kit to review and demonstrate. And we are going to ship out one to a lucky winner or two. I'm going to do a giveaway video right there when I do the review. And then 3, 4 days later, just like my other review or my other giveaways I did with Technetics, you guys just leave a comment. 3, 4 days later, I go pick a random comment and we're all set. We're all set. So Gold Claw is one of them. And I don't like to consider them a competitor to them. I guess they are, but Gold Hog is also going to be sending me the Flow Pan to review. No giveaway going on with them. Maybe we'll work something out with them as well
Yeah.
with over there. But yeah, I don't really consider them competitors. They're two different
They
products.
are.
Claw does something totally different than the gold or than the flow pan. So the flow pan's like a sluice box slash pan, basically. Never seen anything like it. So you got to Google them, check out the YouTube videos and all that, and keep an eye on the channel for a review for both of those and the giveaway with the gold claw. So pretty exciting. I'm going to be taking them down to the San Joaquin River, testing them out. It comes with pay dirt, so I can show them, hey, it's not
Wow.
in gold. I can salt it right there on camera. No hidden tricks. I'll salt it on video and say, I'm pouring gold into it right now, and we'll see if it loses it. We'll see how my technique is. Maybe I'll flow it all down river and look like a complete idiot. Who knows? So I hope you'll be there with me. Absolutely.
I'm gonna be there for that one. I've been watching a lot of the Gold Hog, for sure. That one really interests me. I haven't seen the Gold Claw. I'm gonna check into that since you've mentioned it and everything.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
really neat. Really
you
neat.
know,
And the GPAA show is coming here to Fresno March
yes,
9th and 10th. Coming up in March, I will be doing a video of that, walking around, showing off all the booths, passing out business cards, So we'll see what the future holds after that as well. So absolutely.
that's awesome. I wanted to jump back over the chat. I saw some people jump in here not too long ago. Northeast Ohio detectorist, thanks for coming on. Mainly Digger, what is going on? It says how it goes. How goes it? Zach Fisher, Cruz Garza, welcome in.
What's up,
He says,
Zach?
"What's up, Hunter GT? Love all your videos."
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Very
Huntress Kimmy and Cloudhopper Scott, they're always here on the live streams. I
nice.
appreciate the support, guys. I got some fishing channels. I know Colorado Fisher's in here. Juliano's Florida Fishing. Finders Keepers, what's going on? Unknown Detecting, that's Beth. She's also from my metal detecting club here.
Make sure you guys are going and hitting the subscribe on all these channels, guys.
Absolutely. Please make sure you're supporting everybody. Here's one. It's Grotti, Groty, Grody, Gold Prospecting. Thanks for coming in. Of course, that was right on cue as you were talking about prospecting.
Got my sister in here, Amanda Green. March 10th will be a good day. Yes, it will be. That's her birthday. So I will be
Ah,
at the gold prospecting show for that day.
perfect.
There she is. So thank you,
That's
sister,
awesome.
mother, for both supporting the live stream today. I appreciate that. Family dropping in.
That's right. I want to jump back to one thing real quick.
Yeah.
The topic of Technetics was brought up there, and I just wanted to clarify with a lot of people. First and foremost, that departing of ways was completely mutual. No ill will there, bad times or anything like that. So
No, not at all. So I guess not mutual. They did ask me if I wanted to re-sign for another year, and I want to branch out. I don't blame them. Their contract, their agreement that they have with somebody on YouTube, a sponsorship deal like that means you can't talk about other brands. You can't trumpet up another brand. Of course not. It's a sponsorship deal, so I totally understand it, but I just want to branch out and start doing other products like this Gold Claw, like the Gold Hog, the MGC coil review that I just did with Magic Coils. So I'm just looking at branching out, doing little digger reviews. I'm going to buy little $15, $20 hand diggers and start reviewing them. Sheaths, little pinpointers that are 40 bucks, and maybe they're not from Fisher or Technetics, but you can pick them up on Amazon as a cheap little backup. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you guys, hey, this thing's a piece of trash. I don't recommend it. If it does, then if it works great, I'm going to recommend it. So I have nothing but love and respect for Bounty Hunter, Fisher, Technetics. Russ Valverona, who was the guy that brought me in over there, is like a true friend of mine, and I just appreciate everything he did for me. You should go check out his channel too. Him and his wife actually roam around. It's called The Roads We Roam. They roam around in a little guy Max trailer, and they just travel around metal detecting and going to all these museums. It's a great channel. So The Roads We Roam is their channel, and nothing but love for Fisher Technetics. I still sell Technetics. I got to keep my code when Fisher, hopefully they come out with their Fisher Direct. I'll get a code for that as well. Business is normal. It's just, I felt like branching out. And, if somebody wants to send me, before I got sponsored, people, like my good buddy Bo Winkle's in the forums. He's the one that sent me that Ace 400 to
Yep.
review, do the comparison video. This was a guy, I've never met him. He's a forum member, and he said, hey, I like your reviews. I want you to compare the Ace 400. Same thing with that AT Pro. A guy sent me that on the internet that I never met and said, hey, Pro, I want you to review it against the Patriot. I
Sure.
like the comparison. So I did it. I got a ton of flack for it, of course, but I want to start doing that again. So, I get a lot of requests for people, just random people and companies just email me all the time. Hey, we want you to review this product. It could be a desk. I got like a weird one for like a desk lamp a while back. I'm like, why do you want me to review a desk lamp? Chris, what are you doing here? And that's why, I get tons of companies from China and India and Russia and all over the place. And people in forums too, like, hey, will you review my detector? If I send you my MindLab Equinox, will you review it? And I'm like, dude, if you send it to me, I'll pay for shipping. You ship it to me, I'll ship it back. I will
Sure.
review the detector. I'll give you a shout out on video. I'll sign the damn thing if you want me to. I don't care. So
Yeah.
I start branching out a little bit. So that was my whole personal, selfish reasoning behind it. They, like I said, they did ask me to re-sign with them, and I want to do more. I just want to branch out and do more. I think they have the best product on the market still. They're not my sponsor anymore, and I still stand behind every video, and I still use their products, the T2, the F75, the Patriot. I'm not going to stop using them. The T2 is my main detector. I don't see anything changing that at all. So it's just kind of, it is what it is. I just want to do other stuff. I want to expand.
Well, that I mean, how restrictive they were on it, they just really holds you back in terms of
And
how much you can
yeah,
do.
for sure. And that's no fault of them.
No, no,
Let
no,
me,
no, no.
I don't blame them at all
No.
for that. I know a lot of people would see it that way. And I'm not saying you're saying that, Tony, but I can see how somebody could sit back and say, oh, gee whiz. Well, hey, dude, if I run a company, I don't want you out there saying Mind Lab this, Nocta this, Whites this and that. I want you shutting up, selling my product. And that's the whole purpose of you being my sponsor. So
Yeah.
no, I did 100%. It was a business thing. And, but I made a lot of friends in the company. There's some good guys that work there that I'm friends with on Facebook and stuff. It was totally good, totally mutual, not even one nanosecond of ill feelings or anything like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yep. And the big thing is you kept your code.
Yeah, exactly. And I did tell them that. I did say, so if I don't sign, do I keep my code? And they're like, yeah, dude, you sell detectors. You're a source of income for us, and we're not going to strip you your code. We're not petty like that.
Right.
I was like, I didn't think you are, but I just had to check. And you guys have been a stand-up company. I mean, from customer service to build quality to performance to price to performance. I mean, the Eurotech Pro or the Minuteman, which is a Eurotech Pro, is like $150.
Right.
Dude. A tried and proven detector, the T2 is down to like $549 with a plus package. It's got the F75 down to like $649. So yeah, did the Equinox cause that? Absolutely. The Equinox,
Sure.
From these other companies coming out causes that, but I don't think people understand how much they make a killing. I mean, with their bounty hunter products alone.
Yes.
They make a killing at Walmart and Amazon with the Tracker 4 and the Gold Digger and the Pioneer 202 and the 50. I don't think people understand. When I toured the factory, there was a 10-to-1 ratio of pallets of bounty hunter stuff compared to technical stuff. A 10 to maybe even a 15-to-1 ratio. And it blew my mind. It was bonkers how many Tracker 4s and Gold Diggers they were shipping out to Asia, to Russia, to Europe, to the United States. It's mind blowing, man. It's mind blowing. So,
wow.
No
wow.
ill will. Love FTP.
Good.
Yep.
Good. And the big thing, in every video, you're still going to have that code in the descriptions, of course. So if you guys need anything.
My daughter's in the house, Kaylin S. My 12-year-old daughter. Hey,
Kaylin S. Oh, we better get back to Pete.
Steal my thunder. Don't you dare come in here on my live stream and steal my thunder, young lady. And what is she doing? Talking with her aunt. Hi, man. Aunt and daughter in here having their own private little conversation. Yeah, awesome. Grandma will be there right in a minute, too.
That's awesome.
I love them.
Another thing that I know is going to be in your description, you and I were talking about some eBay affiliate type things and Amazon.
Yep. So Amazon.com/shop let me type it in here, / the Hunter GT. Excuse my mechanical keyboard's about to get loud. So Amazon.com / shop / the Hunter GT. Now I must make a disclaimer. I am an affiliate of Amazon and I do make money when you use this link. That is a disclaimer that I must tell you right there. So there's the link in the chat, Amazon.com / shop / the Hunter GT. And I must make that disclaimer. Anytime I post that link, I do make money from that link.
So what does that link do? You have certain items up there that
Yeah, basically it allows me to create a shop with like, I can go through any, and I have an eBay one as well that I'll be posting on my website and setting up as well, links on all my future videos. So what's going to happen is, say I review a hand digger like I was talking about, or a shovel, or a pouch, or something like that coming up. I'm going to be able to say, hey, if it's on Amazon or eBay, here's the link. You guys can go buy it right there if you so desire. And there you go. I get a commission of it, obviously, and it is what it is. So with the Amazon one, I haven't looked at the eBay one. I just got accepted into that one. In the Amazon one, it's basically, I can set up different shops. So I have one that says metal detecting accessories, one that says gold prospecting, one that says Fisher and bounty hunter, because I don't sell those. So if you want to get a bounty hunter, usually the lowest price is Amazon. Dealers don't touch bounty hunter because they don't have a map price. So if you want the lowest price, it's almost always on eBay or Amazon, almost always. So it's a good thing for these guys that are watching my Land Ranger Pro videos and like, hey, I want to get a Land Ranger Pro. What's the cheapest price? Boom, it's right there in the video description. Just scroll down, click that link. They're going to get the lowest price. I get my little cut, and everybody's happy. So yeah, so that's the link to the shop. It's on my website right there, Amazon.com / shop / WPT. And you can find all sorts of stuff. Everything there is approved and used by me. So I didn't just go in and throw in a bunch of stuff I think I can make money on. I didn't just go in and throw stuff and say, oh, gee, I want to go throw in a CTX 3030 because it's a $2,500 detector and I want the big commission on that. No, stuff that I have personally touched, used, or I've seen used in the field, like right in front of me, and said, hey, dude, that's pretty rad. What is that? And they've said, hey, it's this and this. Okay, I want to get one of those. I've seen it or used it myself. So there it is. Yep.
I see there's quite a few people here that have bought metal detectors because of you, because of your reviews. A lot of bounty hunter people that love bounty hunters here too. So I think you've had some influence on that, and that's fantastic. You've got a fan base.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate them for doing it. Anybody that uses my code, especially, I really thank you.
Of course.
My table. So I appreciate anybody that just watches my video, comments, anything like that. Anybody Team GT, I'm all about it. I mean, I love it. Any of you guys that are Team GT, I'm all for it. I can't say thank you enough. I try to, like when I do my videos, I try to say, let's find out. I try to include you guys with my vernacular, I guess, but maybe it doesn't always work. I'm an egomaniac at heart. I'm so competitive, it's crazy. And yeah, man, I got to stop myself from like putting hashtag the best metal detectorist ever alive, hashtag the most handsomest next to Indiana, all this stuff. And yeah, I'm an egomaniac. So I try to include everybody though during my videos, like let's find out, and
yeah. Well, I can tell you, I mean, like you said, I kind of joined in with your channel, and we'll talk about your website here, but I joined in kind of early because I really could connect with you and how you are, how you hunt, how your personality is, and I really did feel like a part of Team GT. I mean, that was
Yeah, I mean,
so that was a big deal to me.
I love everybody, man. I love kids and dudes and girls, and like I don't care if you're tall or short, fat or skinny. I don't care what your favorite hobby is. It's like that's been the biggest rule on my channel and on my forum is no religion, no politics. That's like my biggest. Like I don't even want to go there with people just because I love you guys and.
Yep.
I don't want to lose any friends talking about craziness. I just want to keep it metal detecting, adventure stuff, and I've had my fair share of people I've had to ban, but 99% of it has just been smooth sailing, and I really enjoy doing it. And feedback I get on every video, I'm like, I'm waiting there with my phone if I'm, at a restaurant or something. I put it in the pocket during family time or kid time or movie time or something. But if I'm out by myself at Walmart or eating at a restaurant or something, I'm like, I hear a ding for the video. I'm like, oh, what comment can I answer about another one? So yeah, I'm addicted to this stuff, man. I'm
Well,
addicted to the videos and to the hobby itself. It's bonkers. It's
yeah,
bonkers.
well, you don't get the 962,000 views without having some sort of connection with people.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I've got the passion, man, for sure. I mean, I've never faked a find. I got zinc pennies galore to people watch my videos. If I do a video where I just find clad in zincs, I put it up.
yeah,
It's not every video is going to be silver or even a wheat penny,
sure.
and I'm gonna put it up anyways, man. I don't care. It's like this is real metal detecting. This isn't Indian head after Indian head or
Right.
silver after silver after silver. And if I edited them all out and just showed the good stuff, sure, I'd probably be at 50,000 subscribers right now and whatever else. But I don't want to do that. I want to keep it real and tell people, hey, trashy park hunting is just as hard as relic hunting, if not harder. Anybody can disc out iron and listen for a tone, or leave iron in with iron audio and listen to a different tone. Anybody could go hunt mid conductors in conductor trash like pull tabs. Go hunt nickels and pull tabs. Go hunt high conductor silvers in high conductor bottle caps. That's a challenge to me. And I'm not talking smack on relic hunters. There's some amazing relic hunters out there to put me to shame. It's just for me, I'm much more intrigued by a trashy park or a school than I am a relic site. I see a relic site and I'm like, okay, disc 6, disc whatever, to just break out the nails or to iron grunt the nails, and I dig everything else. I literally just dig every mid tone, high tone above that. It's child's play to me. And when I'm at a trashy park or a school or something that has old trash plus modern trash, that's much more of a challenge and shows you really you're going to go to spots like that. I mean, that park I hunt's 100 years old, 120 years old now, or whatever, and people use it every day. It's been used every day for 120 years, and I've dug square nails there. I've dug 1880s shotgun shells, head stamps, and I've dug 2019 zinc pennies there. So it's easily the toughest place I've ever hunted. I've
Yeah.
hunted beds in Colorado. I've hunted gold claims. I've hunted the beach here. I've used pulse induction at the beach. I've done just about everything you can do. And yeah, Roding Park, and it is by far just the trashiest, hardest place I've ever had to detect. Hardest place, and I love it. I love it.
Well, but that's what makes you a better detectorist is if you can.
Not better, Tony, just different. Not better.
I'm talking about digging around trash or listening
Yeah.
to different signals, and I mean it makes you tune it in. I mean anybody can go to you know a little tot lot and you're not gonna you're gonna find a couple you're gonna find some coins and a couple things, but um, wow, I mean there's it's incredible to have a detectorist that can be in a park like that can do everything. You can figure out what everything is. It takes a lot to be able to do that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I try to throw in tidbits here and there every
Yeah.
other video. Some videos I don't, other times I do. I'll say, okay, here's how you can tell if this is a bottle cap with this detector and this coil. Here's a trick you can do for this and that. I want to do more of that. And I'm not a master. Like I said, I've only been doing this for 4 years now. I've been metal detecting for 4 years. So I get it when some of these guys that have been doing it for 20, 30 years call me out and say, oh, only been doing it for 4 years. I've been detecting since, I'm old enough to be your grandfather, and I've been detecting for 30 years. I get it, dude. I get it. I'm not trying to disrespect any veteran, but when these guys have only been detecting for a half hour at a time or an hour at a time, dude, I go out there for 8 hours, 10 hours at a time. 4 or 5 times a week and
Right.
hunt. This is what I do. I don't have a 9 to 5. I sell metal detectors, I do videos, and I sponsor products, man. This is my job. So this is literally what I do 24/7. I'm in metal detecting mode. I'm sure a lot of you realize. Some of you may or may not know. Me and the huntress are no longer together, and the silver lining of that is that I can go detect whenever the hell I want, and I can focus X amount of time into the hobby now. And yeah, this is what I do, man. This is what I love, and so,
That's
I
awesome.
the 20, 30-year-old guys that have done it for that long kind of clap back or whatever, and tell me, hey, dude, like, watch your step, buddy. You've only been doing it for 4 years. Who do you think you are, Hunter GT? But at the same time, I'm like, hey, man, you better step back too, because this is all I do, man. This is
Yeah.
all I do. I don't use notes on my videos. None of it's scripted. I'm talking all off the top of my head. Give me a manual once. It's like a photographic memory, man. I remember, I just remember
Wow.
the kilohertz. I remember the frequency, all the settings. It's just, yeah, never an edit in some of the, a scene edit from outside to inside. But when I do my reviews, it's like 20, 30 minutes of me just talking off the cuff. And I take pride in that, I take pride in that I don't have 20 cuts and I'm not sitting here
Right.
looking at this or notes or whatever. It's like, I live this stuff and I'm hopefully my passion, hopefully it shines through to people, hopefully it shines through to people.
Well, it does. That's what one of the things that amazes me is your knowledge of each machine just absolutely blows me away. How, like you said, how you can look at it once and you just know about it. You remember it, and then you can compare them. Um, all of those different things. It's incredible to be able to be in contact and speak with somebody who actually really knows what in the world they're talking about, rather than just spouting off, specifics about one particular machine, to where you
Sure.
can say, well, these five do this, and all that kind of things.
And that was part of my struggle, Tony, was with the sponsorship. It was, there's so many detectors out there that I want to learn about. Just because I'm in a sponsorship with First Texas doesn't mean I don't want to go learn about Mine Lab or Whites or some of these detectors from 30 years ago. If I have one and if someone lets me borrow a detector even 30 years ago, dude, I'm gonna go hunt all day with it just to say I did it, and just to have that credibility, so to speak, that said, hey, man, I put 100 hours in one of these in 2019. This is a 1970 detector, analog detector. I'll go use it all day, all week, just to say I did it, and just to have that experience so that someone else can't call me on it or whatever.
Right.
And like I said, I'm super competitive. So when someone says, I know more about the Fisher than that guy, oh, hell no, you don't know more about the Fisher than I do. So I've had quite a few people, even at the company, say, you should write the manuals, dude. You should help us write the manuals. And that was one of those, like, puff my chest out, dust your shoulders off like moments, for sure. Why not? I mean, nothing wrong with being happy with yourself. So I took a lot of pride in that, for
That's
sure.
right. I want to jump back over to the chat. I know that we've got some
Yeah,
new
yeah,
people
let's
that
do it.
came in.
I
Uh,
can't read and talk at the same time.
it's
So
tough. It's tough
I,
to
I'm
multitask
looking at
here.
all the love people are sending me. Like, I love your videos, and they're agreeing with stuff that we say, or maybe even disagreeing. And man, I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys being here, and that you subscribe to me and to digging deep, to 5280 Adventures. I looked down and saw Digging Deep. Sorry, and I mean, yeah, there's no way I can ever thank everybody. I mean, 5,000 people watch my
Right.
video, and like 1 million people have watched my channel. That's
Right.
so bonkers. Like,
Isn't that
on one
crazy?
hand, I'm just some dude, I'm
Right.
just some dude that likes to metal detect and puts up videos. And on the other hand, it's a lot of work, and I put so many hours into the editing, the filming, and the learning and all that. But at the same time, it's like, it really blows my mind that like 5,000 people
Yeah.
care about what the hell I have to say, and that 1 million people,
Right.
1 million views, and it's so bonkers to me, and I'm so appreciative of it. There's like no way that I can say thank you, or it doesn't cut it. A thank you doesn't cut it. If I could give everybody an F-75, it would. What?
I absolutely agree. I mean, you were talking about how, just numbers of people, subscribers. To me, I know you and I both agree here. They've become friends to us.
Yeah.
Just this week, I got a gift in the mail, and I don't think Paul's on here anymore, but it came from American Woodland Relics, and I sent him a quick text message, and this is what I got was a handwritten note from him, and that to me, that blew me away.
Yeah.
The kind of people that you can talk to, you can connect with. You get letters from a million people watch your videos. You can talk about metal tech. You can talk about this park. You can talk about. I mean, it is absolutely insane what we have at our fingertips
I
now.
want to write a letter back to all of them too, but I can't.
Oh my!
My hand cramps after two sentences. I haven't written that much since high school. I'm on a keyboard all day, So yeah, I got keyboard fingers now, and yeah, I want to write a letter back to everybody. I
Well,
mean,
and
you
and
you sent me a Christmas card, Thank you so much for that. I know I already, but thank you again, and like. Jeff Conness sent me that awesome shovel and then an awesome hand digger. And he sent me an Indian head penny with Ohio dirt on top of it because he knows I'm dying to find an Indian head penny. This guy will go to his neighbor to borrow a cup of sugar and come back with 5 Indian head pennies. I swear, Jeff Conness is like the Indian head penny king of the world. It's sickening. He admins and moderates my forum. That's one thing, guys. Come check out my forum over on the
yes,
website. Love to have you guys over there. It's not a big forum. If you guys don't like that huge thousands of members forum, well, hey, my little forum's just right up your alley. So, but anyways, he moderates my forum, and yeah, the dude can go to his neighbor's house for butter and sugar and come back with Indian head pennies. It's like, oh, I went to my neighbor's to detect for a half hour on. I came back with 6 Indian head pennies, and yeah, Hunter GT, I know you haven't found one in 4 years, and you found 8,000 zinc pennies in the meantime. You'll find one someday, young man. And what a jerk of a friend he is. I love the guy to death. I love him to death. So yeah, that right there, he made that digger right there on your TV screen behind you, and he's a hell of a welder, hell of a metal. What do they call him? Metallurgist or whatever you call it. I don't know. So engraved THGT into it, and my
that's
shovel. He put "What is up, everybody" on my shovel. Dude, like people are sending me stuff like this, and it's like, how can you not be appreciative and
yeah.
not love them back? And I enjoy it so much, man. I enjoy this so much.
Yeah, and I did see that American Woodland Relics was in the chat. He was just kind of lurking back behind there, but thank you, Paul, for that. I know that I texted you right away. I don't have the cup down here to show them because he sent me this like a chiller mug, insulated mug and stuff. So, but
Nice.
I did thank him right away, and I told him how I felt in my heart. That really meant a lot to me,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Anybody sends me anything like that I can unbox or custom something like that, I'm gonna
Yeah,
show it on camera for
yeah,
sure. And
yeah.
that I'm not fishing any hooks there or anything, but I'm letting people know, I I appreciate that sort of stuff. You guys want custom made pouches or diggers, man? Email me, thehuntergt@gmail.com. I'll review it. I'll throw your name up there in the lights or whatever. I'm down for that sort of stuff. I
That's
love
right.
it.
Eh,
There's so many custom made diggers and pouches and things like that out there that aren't getting enough attention because
Sure.
the brands are making some $10 one and throwing it in the kit or whatever on whatever vendor. And there's so much good custom stuff out there that doesn't get the limelight that it should. Did I get that Corvette, DK? You have to send me another one, buddy. That I did not get the Corvette. I checked my garage this morning, tracking number, went in my garage. Delivery guys were not there, so you'll have to resend a black version, please.
The black one, huh?
Black, at least 6 coats of gloss on that bad boy. Do we get booted if we talk about mine labs, finders keepers? No. And even on my forum, I've always said you can talk about any brand, even when I was sponsored. And that's one thing I told First Texas too. I said my forum is my forum, my website's my website. You guys don't touch that. So that's me. You guys can have a say on what I can do in my videos and all that, but you don't touch my website or anything like that. So that was part of that. So yeah, you can talk about whatever. Sadly, I had a couple guys leave my forum over the Detectnics issue.
Really?
Texas sued. Yeah, so get this little story. I just posted this today in my forum, a little rant. So
Okay.
I'll make it quick, 60 seconds or less here. Somebody came in a couple months back and said, I want to buy a Technetics detector, and I got a couple detectors in mind. Well, me being a Technetics salesperson, I figured, okay, easy sale, let's do this. And so a couple of my members were like, oh, well, you should check out the Detectniks brand instead. And I was like, okay, I don't mind that. That's a little rude. I'm trying to sell a Detectniks detector in my forum that you're a member of. But it is what it is. I was cool with it. I don't ban people or anything like that, unless you just get stupid. And but so I was like, well, that's a little rude, but okay. So they kept talking about it, and I mentioned the lawsuit that First Texas had sued Detectniks over T2 copyright infringement and cloning, and they defended Detectniks and ended up coming back saying, hey, the guy bought a Detectniks basically. Long story short, the guy bought a Detectniks. They defended Detectniks. They were kind of ripping on First Texas, and I said, this probably just isn't the forum for you. I'm
Yeah.
not banning you guys, but it's probably not the forum for you. And so they left. They said, please delete my account, Hunter GT. We thought this was a fair forum where we have freedom of speech. And no, this is my private forum that I pay for with my private money. This isn't right, you dimwit. You don't have a freedom of speech at my private paid for forum. That is something you do not have that right.
Right.
Okay. So you can play all the political garbage you want. You don't have free speech in a private forum. So,
That's right.
however, I never banned him. I never told him, don't talk about Detectniks, don't talk about MindLab. And he brings up a good question. Are we going to get banned for talking MindLab at a sponsored forum? Well, number one, I'm not sponsored anymore, so it doesn't matter. You can talk about whatever brand you want. But I always made that a point. I'll never ban you for talking about it. But
Right.
I feel like these guys were like trying to take a sale away from me.
Yeah. That's
About screw First Texas, they suck. Detectniks is awesome. Well, little did I know, Detectniks has been sued not only a second time, a third time. They've just recently shut shop here in Southern California, packed their bags, fired their employees, moved everything back to China. They won't answer any emails or any phones. So I was kind of hoping those guys would come back to my forum, maybe eat a little crow. I don't expect them to come back and apologize, but it is what it is. And it turns out Detectniks really was thieves. They really did screw everybody over, and they did make T2 clones, and they've been taken to court 3 times, and they just packed up and left and went back to China. So
that's a shame.
yeah, it is a shame. It's a shame that companies need to do that and rip people off. And it's a shame that there's people out there that are like, oh, the Quest 40 and the Quest Pro is a really good detector. No crap. It's a T2 clone.
Right.
They stripped the microchip of it, took the code off, and made a detector based off the T2 and switched a few around and said, oh, look, it's like an Amphibia or it's like an E800 or whatever. No, it's not. It's a Chinese clone.
Right.
They had to change the name from Detectniks to Quest. It's nonsense. I could argue all day about it. I get really heated up, as you can tell. It is bonkers. So it's like I've never banned anybody other than a spammer from my forum, and that one really bothered me. But today, when I read that on Friendly Forum and I saw that Detectniks has been sued a 3rd time and closed the shop, I felt vindicated, man. And I feel that I hope you guys come back to my forum and say, hey, I was wrong, you were right, but I don't expect that, and it is what it is.
That's all right. They're on their way. That is what it is. You're right. There was one really great question out here in the chat from NE Ohio Detectorist. He says, what does the GT stand for other than the car?
It's not the Hunter GT. It has nothing to do with the car. My son's named Hunter, actually. I named him from the Hunter GT. So I've been thinking about, people have asked me multiple times, and I'm not going to tell you. It's too bad. You're not going to find out right now, Neo. I've been thinking about doing a giveaway and having people guess what it stands for. The GT is a name. The Hunter is a name. And I don't think anybody will guess it. And it's really obscure, and it's really out in left field, but it's something that, if you guys can guess it, I'll tell you what, somebody can guess it here. What are we on? We're almost at an hour, right? Another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I can go longer. I don't care. If somebody can guess it, I'll give you a bunch of free Fisher Bounty Hunter Technetics T-shirts, and maybe I'll throw in something awesome like I don't know. I'll throw in something rad that'll make you guys like, oh my god, the 100 GT rocks.
Uh-oh. Does Amanda Green there?
What does the Hunter GT stand for? Amanda Green, I see your hat, but I don't see where I can buy the Hunter GT gear. Do you have a shop? I realize I should know this already as your sister. Yes, you should. Well, actually, I don't have a shop. My cousin, our fine cousin Maria, made this through her work. She works at like a sports stitching. They do stitching stuff like that. It's stitched in. It's not like some cheap iron-on garbage. It's stitched into the hat, baby. And on the back, thehuntergt.com.
Ooh.
Website right there on the back. So
I like that.
It's a legit hat. It's pretty nice. I am going to be working with her on getting some prices, maybe getting some made up, 50, a batch of 50, maybe
There
something.
you go.
Selling them and doing some giveaways, doing something like that. I don't know. So I got some T-shirts, I got some hats. So I'm looking into it. Trust me, we're gonna get that GT merch out there for all you GT crew members to represent out.
That's awesome.
That you live in. That's
Yeah,
sure.
when you get that up and going, make sure you put that on the website because
Oh, for sure. I'll be spamming it to Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Yeah, I plan on it. 2019. 2020 coming up. I got some big plans in the next year or two with this gold prospecting, with merchandise, with live streaming on the gaming channel, live streaming on the metal detecting channel. I got all sorts of stuff. DK Hunter's getting fired up. Don't get me started on those Chinese metal detecting thieves over there. Don't get me started on it. I'm a proud American, damn it.
I like it. Well, you put that out there. We've got some really good answers. Coming through here. We've got great.
We do. Okay, let's look.
Yeah, I think
Grandma Turner. No, it doesn't stand for Grandma Turner. Those Garrett something? No. Ew. No. No, nothing against Garrett. I love it.
Well, you and I have had that conversation already once.
Yeah, like I said, Garrett makes fine machines. They make spectacular machines. I was asked to do those versus videos. I was asked to put a little Hunter GT flair into them. I did. It was personal requests, and who cares if people got them. Those were some of my greatest videos. Thank you, Garrett, actually, because those videos, like the Ace and the those are all my highest view. They're up into like 60, 70,000 views. So it's
wow.
Green Green, no. Hunter Green Tech, no. Green Thong. I have one on right now, but no. I'm sorry. Great Treasure. I find that all the time, but no. Getting Trash. No, that's my son's job is to take out trash. That would be rad, to quote you. We need to bring back rad. Rad is the word that never should have died. So no, nobody's got it. Nobody's even close.
How about goat tender? That's not it.
No, I'm scared of goats, man. Those goats that pass out, something's wrong with those things. They have like
hilarious.
A thing where they go flat and then fall over. I don't want that.
Fainting goats. That's what they're.
And I start falling over like
that. Fainting goats. I think that's what those are called.
Yeah, I don't go in like petting zoos or anything. Same air as those goats. I'm afraid I'm gonna get the fainting disease or something like that.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
The Hunter Gran Touring, no, but I love Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 4. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. If you guys play Gran Turismo 4 on or Gran Turismo Sport on the PlayStation, add the Hunter GT 75. That's my name on there, and I will lap you so many times. You'll be a I'll be the hare. It'll be fun. Trust me.
Well, that's like a perfect segue. I want to talk about your other channel that you have on YouTube. Not a lot of people know about this.
No, and I haven't promoted it much. God, I'm sweating. I'm not nervous, but like whenever I do this sort of stuff, my upper lip sweats. I'm trying to wipe up there with my spectacular upper lip right there. So man, I'm so handsome, Tony. Just looking right here.
It's crazy.
So the Hunter GT gaming channel, and that's it. I don't have 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers I need to make an official URL on it. But here, let's do it right here. So
perfect.
Link down in chat. And it's cool. It's got this cool banner on it, the Hunter GT, which is me, if you guys don't know. The Warrior GT, which is my son. Calesta GT, which is my daughter. Warrior is 15. My daughter is 12. And Coffee 77, as you can see up on the banner there. He is my buddy I have been gaming with. He's from Chicago. Never met him. I only know him on the internet. I've been gaming with him for about 16 years now, longer than I've had children. And he's my best friend for sure. He's my best friend. He's been there for me through thick and thin. I love the guy to death. He's not watching. He doesn't support me at all. I don't care about metal detecting, dude. I want to play video games. The Hunter GT that's the dumbest channel. If it's not doesn't have a video game in it, I don't care about it. So coffee, if you're watching, I appreciate your support, but I know you're not. So you. And but yeah, he's my best friend. And so the four of us, we game. We got like 4 videos up there right now. I plan on heavily promoting that. And don't worry, it's going to be split down the middle. I'm never gonna over promote the gaming on the metal detecting. It's going to be a separate section of the forum, a separate menu link on the website. It'll be separate videos on the own channel. I'm not going to push stuff like that down your throat, anything like that. When me and him play, leave the kids at home. When my kids aren't on some of our videos, when it's just me and him chatting. He's from Chicago, and he's got a surly mouth, so that's for sure. And there's times I deleted quite a few segments of the video, like, dude, I can't put that on. What are you doing to me? Like, you dropped 15 F-bombs in like 15 seconds right there. I realize you're from Chicago, bro, but you got to chill. You got to tone it down. I can't have John Gotti or not. He's from New York. Who's from Chicago?
Yeah.
Back,
Well, Capone.
Our face or whatever.
Capone was in Chicago. There you go.
Yeah, it's like, I can't do it, dude. You can't cuss like that on the. It's a family friendly thing we got going on here, buddies. So,
I tell you, it is a completely. We all see the rad guy, the Hunter GT, metal detecting. You go over to the gaming channel, and I don't even know you. Who is this guy? But it's great. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it.
When I play games, man, I take it super seriously. I love video games. Like I'll never grow out of it. Like I'm 43, and I love it probably as much or more than I do detecting and gold prospecting. I'm not kidding. Put a controller in my hand, a mouse and keyboard, and I'm a PC gamer at heart. PC gaming is my blood, and I love it so much that it's like, and I'm so competitive. It's stupid. It's like, oh, I don't throw my controller, but I'll bang my fist on the ground, on my desk. You know, you guys hacking. That guy's got to be hacking. If I died, they're hacking. That's all there is to it. Anybody that kills me is a lazy hacker, and so you must be cheating if you beat me, because obviously I'm better than you. So that's all there is to it. So that's pretty much the gaming side of things. You're either gonna love it or hate it. And so I'm not throwing it down people's throats just yet, but tons of promotion of that coming up 2019 and 2020. Going to be doing some live streaming. Got some equipment set up, a stream deck from Elgato.
Sweet.
A TV hanging up above this monitor here that I can glance up at. Wow. I got a microphone here, studio mic, all that good stuff. So I got the equipment piece by piece. I just built a new gaming computer recently, and yeah, things are going to happen on that end. Good. And you're going to see the passion there too, man. I mean, oh, I'm telling you, I love it.
We all got to get in early right now. The first subscribers to your channel, so we can follow.
I only have like 20 subscribers or something, but it's going to be up 5,000, 10,000, just like this one. I'm going to just really start putting the promotion behind it. Good. So do it now. I'm going to be giving away like keyboards over there, mice, gamepad, stuff like that, controllers for your PlayStation, stuff like it's going to happen over there too. So sponsorship things are going to happen over there. Yep. I know how to do this stuff, okay? So it's slow right now. Trust me, I know how to work this stuff. And it'll be at 5,000, 10,000 subscribers just like this. That's my goal for this channel. The end of this year, I'm trying to double. So I'm not shooting low. I'm going for 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2019 with the new videos, the content, not sponsorship deals, but more of like affiliation type deals where I'm going to just tell companies, hey, yo, man, you want to send me something to review? I'm your guy. If it's outdoorsy camping equipment, metal detecting type stuff, I'm not going to alienate the metal detecting stuff at all. I know what built my channel. I know what built my platform, and that's the rock I'm going to stand on.
Good.
But I think there's room here and there for like outdoorsy camping stuff, pickaxes, the gold prospecting stuff. I think metal detecting is kind of most people that are into it are into the outdoorsy, you know, shooting guns, fishing, camping, stuff like that. So that's what I want to kind of float into that sort of stuff. And yeah, the gaming stuff's just something totally different, but I'm going to be doing that too. So I love it. Fridays, Saturday nights, I'm not out at the bars drinking or driving the streets. I'm not doing nothing but playing with my kids and my buddy online. That's my Friday and Saturday nights, man. Love it. Love it.
These GT guesses are still coming in. These are hilarious. I don't know.
Nobody has got it. I have seen quite a few, and
You
great.
sure Finders Keepers didn't get it there with his answer?
I did say that one time. I said, you know what it stands for? Because I didn't want to give it away. So, Finders Keepers, send me an email. I'll send you a shirt, a Fisher tee. They're all extra larges. All I got is extra larges. So, I'll tell you what, guys, I got like 2 Bounty Hunters, 2 Eurotech Pros, 2 Technetics, 2 Fishers, and 2 Fisher Polo shirts. Finders Keepers, you send me your email, you get a pick of any 2 you want, because that is the correct answer technically. Because before on video I said, or on a post or something, I said, you know what it stands for? It stands for the Hunter of Good Times. Because we should all be having good times. There's too much drama in the world. There's too much negativity. There's too much BS in the world. We should all be having good times. So it's the Hunter of Good Times. I think I said something like that one time, just as a moment of, let's not talk about that. And because I didn't want to give it away. So he is right, but he's technically wrong. Nobody's got it right. But I want to get rid of these T-shirts. And what a better than right here on Digging Deep inaugural live stream. So let's go with spam my email right now.
Just hit it.
The first 10 to 15 people that email me, the first 20 emails, and I'm taking them one by one. So if you email me right now at thehuntergt.com, I'm going to do like the first 5 or 10, and I'm going to send you guys a T-shirt.
I'm getting on right now. I'm sending you an email.
The first, I don't know what I'll do. The first 5, the first 10, it's up to me. I'm giving away free stuff.
Yeah.
Here. So the first 5 people, I'll give you each 2 T-shirts each, or the first 10, I'll send you a T-shirt each, or whatever. The HunterGT at Gmail. Go spam it right now. By this weekend, I'll go send you guys out some T-shirts and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Free. If you're into Bounty Hunter, Fisher, Technetic stuff, just send me an email. First come, first serve. So I don't care who you are. First come, first serve. If you're watching this right now, send me that email. We'll give it away. Thanks for telling me.
That's awesome. That is awesome. DK wants to know, on your gaming channel, you're talking about keyboards and mice and controllers. Are you giving away Corvettes on there?
Hot Wheels, absolutely. Hot Wheels.
He's into these Corvettes, I'm having a feeling. That's a common theme here.
I'm not a Corvette guy. I'm a yellow Porsche with black rims type of guy. That's my dream car. A yellow Porsche Carrera GT. Yellow. It's got to be bright yellow.
That is not like you.
Everybody has to be looking at me as I drive up the street in my bright yellow Porsche with black, glossy black rims. And that's my dream car. That's my dream car right there.
I would not have guessed bright yellow.
I don't have a yellow color shirt. Like my closet is the most drab closet you have ever seen. It's gray and black. I mean, I got a black hoodie on.
Right.
I'm wearing black. My bed has black sheets on it. Everything black or gray in my closet. And a yellow Porsche, though. Yeah, that would be my dream car. A Porsche 911. I would love it. I would love it.
Well, we've got
Thompson. That's pretty close, Mom. But no, you're wrong there.
Mom doesn't even know, huh?
No. I've never told anybody other than a few close friends and family members what it stands for. The Hunter Game Theory. Nope, that's not it. I'll do a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway one of these days.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that on video. And
I hate to be a killjoy and not tell anybody right now, but
no. We don't want to cheat. You put out, that'll be a good video, because I can't wait to. We've got some great answers right here in the chat. I can't wait to see what it's multiplied by 100. What kind of answers you're going to get?
It has nothing to do with cars. It has nothing to do with cars. Nothing to do with cars. I'll give you one hint here. It has to do with vampires. How about that? How about that switcheroo? I'm not into vampires or anything like that. A horror movie scare the heck out of me. My daughter wants to watch them. I'm like, no. Pick a pink princess cartoon, or your 12-year-old girl. Don't you want to watch like Frozen 18 times? Because I'm not watching this John Romero crap that you're into, or whatever the guy's name is, like The Walking Dead type stuff. I'm not doing it.
Well, Brenda right there says, from the fantasy book. Is she getting?
I
She's
don't know.
she
I
could be
don't
on
know. I'm
to
not getting
something
any
there.
other hints. I don't know any other hints, anything like that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Garlic Transylvania.
but yeah, right, right. So yeah, it has to do with vampires. That's all I'm
I
gonna
I
tell you.
think don't say any more than that. Let's just leave it right there. I don't want you to give it away.
Yeah.
Kind of, you'll have a big video on it too. So
Yeah, yeah.
down the
And I'm not
road.
even a vampire fan, so I don't even know why I kept the name. It just something stuck with me. It was actually a name I started using, drum roll, in video games when you could start editing your name out of player one or player two.
Yeah.
When games it was always just player one or
Right.
player two or red versus blue.
Right.
Well, games eventually in the '90s started allowing you to customize your name even on consoles. So that's what it always was. It was the Hunter GT, and I took it from there, and it's been that way for, geez, I've been the Hunter GT since like 99, 98, 97.
Wow.
So this isn't nothing new. Nothing new. Garlic tea. Man, that's some bad breath right there, buddy. If your teeth
Garlic
are
teeth.
made of garlic, not only are you repelling vampires, but you're probably repelling just about everybody else. So,
Oh man, that's funny. Those are some good ones. Giant taco. That wasn't it, huh?
no, giant taco, great teeth, garlic time, nothing. No,
Well,
nobody got it. Nobody got it. We'll get it. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there in a
it's
special.
funny that you said that it has to do with gaming. For some reason, um, I just made it. Everybody has their names that they put on these games and stuff. For some reason, what I did for mine was I did Tony Tony, the number two, and toes. I just like the alliteration of the three T's, and so
Yep.
all of my games I'm Tony Two Toes.
That
For
sounds like a
some
gangster
reason,
name, like you're hanging people from their toes over a bridge, or you're the guy with the clippers that cuts off the toes at the bottom of the casino, right? We've all seen the movie where they smash his hand with the
absolutely.
cutting off fingers. So Tony Two Toes, 52. The adventure here is cutting toes and hanging people from bridges by their toes. That's the real adventure here at 5280s, guys.
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't know where it came from. It's just
That's a
something
good
I
name.
started
That's a
using,
good
and
name, bro. Tony Two Toes. That is a legit. That's a gangster gaming
it
name.
is. You know.
You could live stream on Twitch
Oh.
in like a tuxedo with one of those Dawn type things, look like one of those Vegas gangsters with a pinky ring. Hey, this is Tony Tutos. You tune into my channel, a little video game action here, right?
Uh,
Man, it's gold.
yeah, that could be my little shtick, right?
That's it, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
So,
hilarious.
and speaking of shticks, you guys, I'm gonna plug a guy that doesn't need any plugging. He's got millions of views. You guys got to go check out this guy named Doctor Disrespect. That's why I want to stream on Twitch. That's why I want to do this.
Uh
Doctor
oh.
Disrespect.
Is it doctor spelled out or DR doctor?
Dr. Dot and disrespect.
Disrespect.
He's got this whole shtick where he wears a mullet wig, sunglasses, and he's just like, I'm the best there ever was, there ever
Oh
will be.
gosh.
Oh, dude, he is so funny. Dr. Disrespect. Go check him out on Twitch, on YouTube. He's got millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands at least. And
Oh my gosh. That's
comedy gold. Comedy gold right there.
oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I want to do something I haven't talked to you about, but I want to give away some silver coins.
Nice.
So I thought, I mean, I've got 28 people on here. They've hung around for an hour and 9 minutes. I really, truly appreciate all of the support just for this. Oh, DK put it in there. Dr. Disrespect right there.
Yep, there's his YouTube channel.
But I wanted to thank everybody that's been around and stuff. I've got a 67 half dollar, and then I've got a 64 silver dime. So
Nice.
anybody that's been here before knows how we do the giveaways. We do 1 to 100. Unfortunately, I was going to get a number from you, Hunter, but I didn't get one. But I wrote one down. So I've got a number right here. We're going to go 1 to 100. I'm going to have you call it out 1 to 100. You tell them when to start. I'll tell them when to stop.
All right. So 1 to 100.
Yep,
Go.
first one to get it.
Now.
First one to get it right.
Yeah, that sounds
Win
good.
some silver. It takes a second, and then all of a sudden it just
yeah.
goes.
Got the lag.
There
and
we
then,
go.
64, 58, 79, 66, 74, 21, 38, 83. They're coming in hot and fast.
Yep, they're coming in hot now.
Man,
Keep
I wish I
going.
could like like the auctioneer, the horse racers. Last round, 47, 40. He's got 2 furlongs left. 23's in the lead.
Oh,
Like,
stop. We've got a winner.
we have a winner.
Everybody stop here. We've got one winner here. Yep, DK saw it as well. I'm going to have DK go back and verify it. I know that, I know we've got it though. We've got the number right here.
Sweet.
Whoop, right there. 62. So should be Silver Shark.
62.
Silver Shark should be the first one. DK, if you can verify that for me.
That's the first one I see on my screen as well.
Cool. Yep. He just texted me. Silver Shark, I need you to email me. I don't know if my email is running across the bottom here. It's 5280.adventures.on.yt for YouTube at Gmail. Reach out to me. I'll get your address on by email there, and I'll send you out some.
Complicated with that email. Tony?
I know they. I know it wasn't the best idea on that one. Silver Shark, there it is. Thank you. You're very much welcome. So you send me that email, I get those sent out. There it is, 5280 Adventures.
DK for the win. Good job, man. It's like the best moderator ever. And
Right?
I go live streaming. DK,
Well,
I'm sending you a $20 bill in the mail, and you
yeah,
can come an hour, buddy.
he better be the best with how much I pay him.
Yeah, right. That's why he's sending me those Corvettes with as much as you pay him there, Tony. You know.
That's right. That's right. We still got your videos running here. Well, we've been at an hour and 12 minutes, hour and 13 minutes. This has been awesome.
Yeah, man, I love this. Appreciate it.
I'm trying to think if there's
the privilege of being the first guest and everything for the inaugural metal detecting side on the Digging Deep side.
You know what? You've really made this easy on me. I couldn't have asked for a better guest, to be honest with you. And that's kind of actually the reason why I reached out to you. I know that I told you that I wanted to have somebody that just talked. And you're the first person I thought of. And
only an hour, Tony? Well, I thought this was a 4-hour show. I have so much more to talk. We haven't even talked about unmasking, separation, recovery speed, changes. I mean, come on, man. What is this, amateur hour? 1 hour? Come on.
I do have a question. If you could hunt anywhere in the world, you had one place that you could hunt, where would you go?
Well, I really regret not hunting with you and Ken in Colorado. I really regret not meeting up with you guys. So that was one big thing that sucks, about coming out to California. And I do plan on changing that. So I'll be out there to see you guys, and we'll plan something when I come out there and visit. My kids have in-laws over there and stuff still.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
Anywhere, and I don't want to alienate anybody I love you all so much. But I would go hunt with Graham Rushton from Unearthed UK over in, the UK. And a fantastic detectorist, mentor of mine. He runs the G2 Plus, is his favorite machine. So we'd have a lot of talk about, I love the G2 Plus as well. So that's my gold prospecting machine. And he uses it to find like thin silvers and Roman coins and, yeah, man, I want to go find a Roman coin, a Roman brooch, or just something it's bonkers to me that they're just finding this stuff out in the middle of these fields. Like, oh yeah, there was a camp right here that we just uncovered, this 4,000-year-old camp. And, obviously we don't have that sort of history here, especially west of the Mississippi Lake where I live in California. I'm 1849 pretty much is my history. There's Spanish reals from the missions and stuff over here, and I guess, but good luck getting near that sort of stuff. But yeah, UK, that would be at Graham Rushton with Unearthed UK. I would go over there and metal detect with him, and that would be
perfect.
Yeah, he's a super great guy, and I like to go pick his brain and learn. He's a great teacher and a very intelligent guy, passionate about the hobby. And I don't know. I feel like I could go with him and get in a fist fight at a bar afterwards, cause some trouble afterwards, and have a grand old night. Go out there and break bottles over people's heads and go metal detecting. And, every time I go to UK, I want to go to a soccer match and get in a fight and throw a Molotov cocktail across the arena. I don't know. I'm like infatuated with those soccer videos of the spire and crap like that over there. It's fascinating. Yeah, that would be my place. I would go to Britain and go wild and metal detect and have try to get in a little bit of trouble, I guess.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that answer. I think a lot of us probably want to head over to that area just because of the pure history. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
they find things. We find a 150, 200 euro coin here, and we lose our mind. They're throwing that stuff, you know, in their pouch like they're, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Zinkins, or
Yeah, they're like, oh,
like a wee
Victorian
penny.
era. Yeah, I was out looking for Roman. I guess I'll take this 300-year-old fine. I guess 1,000 years will do today. It's like, yeah, whatever. So
Exactly. So I mean, that's a great answer. I know a lot of us definitely have that dream to head over there.
yeah, Pilot Mound, Iowa would be my second choice, Jeff. So I could come kick you in the gut, take all your Indian head pennies, get back on the plane, and never talk to you again, my dear friend that I love very much. So yeah, Pilot Mounds second. So yeah, but actually second would be Australia, man. I would love to
Oh,
go hit up the gold field over there. Those guys are pulling nuggets out like
yeah,
the size of $half, like
yeah,
they're just sitting there baking in the sun. They call them sun bakers over there. I love the term. And it's like, what are you talking about? There's
right,
silver dollar sized nuggets just
right.
laying around, like
It's
just
insane.
at your face. So yeah, I really want to go do that. So UK and a close second, Australia. But I hate spiders and snakes, so
Ugh.
that's not gonna happen.
That would be crazy to go over there. I started watching that Aussie whatever the gold show is, and
Yeah, yeah.
oh my gosh,
They're big old mine labs and the
yep.
harnesses and the vests they're wearing. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to go park my RV right there with night vision and catch a claim jumper and go hang him by off the bridge with Tony Two Toes for my claim.
I'll
And
be there with you.
I love that stuff, man. I love that show. Any gold prospecting show where they're dredging out of
Yes.
Alaska. There's one where they take the dredges out on underwater. They're like scuba diving, gold rush, all that stuff, man. I love it. I love it. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
at the screen half the time. Like, you're doing it wrong. And I've never done a mining operation like that, but I know you're doing it wrong, you dumb idiots. And
Well, it's all about the drama for TV for
yeah,
that kind of
yeah, it is.
stuff.
You got to get that drama in there or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more gold prospecting for you in 2019. That
Yeah,
I'm ready
absolutely.
to tune in for that. I'm interested.
More gaming, all that good stuff. So got all sorts of rad stuff. 2019, 2020. It's a slow process unrolling some of this stuff and getting
Yep.
all the logos the way I want them to look and getting the angle just right. And I want to, you guys are really going to see this year like a switch over to some more professional editing, some more, my intros are already pretty good. I like my intros, and not to toot my own horn, but come on, they're pretty rad. And so I'm going to get more professional with some of my editing, and I'm always going to talk off the cuff, off the top of my head, but I'm going to maybe prepare a little more before I do some of that speaking and stuff like that to you're always going to get it straight from me, all that, but just a little more professionalism, so to speak, or whatever. I mean, I'm still going to call it turd to turd and a diamond to diamond.
Well, good. That's awesome. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to get the send off here. We were at an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm going to give you a last word if you have something. And kick it over to you, and we'll get finished up.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity for being here. Thanks for having me on the stream. If you guys aren't subscribing to 5280 Adventures, do it right now. I appreciate all the subscribers to my channel. Checking out the gaming channel, the Amazon shop. All my links are on my website or down in the description of all my videos. If I got something important to say in a video, I'm going to put it down in the description as well. All my links are down there. So I just can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys are like so awesome. I mean, I know like 90% of the people in the stream right now. Iffy Signals, DK, Finders Keepers, Neo Ohio Detectorists. I mean, these are names that I've seen over and over. Amanda Green, I mean, that's a name I've seen for 43 years now. She's been dancing. So, I mean, these are people, I love these people. I got
Yes.
family members in here, friends in here, and some of you people I've never heard of you. And I appreciate you being here so much. I just can't thank you guys enough. Continue to enjoy the hobby. Continue to throw away your trash. Cover up your holes. Don't be a jerk and ruin public permissions for us. Always ask for permission. Don't, you know, don't trespass. Don't go to prison for the crap. It's not worth it.
No.
And ruin it for anybody else. Just be awesome. Continue to be awesome. And don't ever, it doesn't matter whatever versus video you guys watch, don't let anybody ever tell you your detector is not good enough or that your skills aren't good enough. Go out there, have fun, respect the environment, and tell everybody to shut up, dude. If you're having fun and you're doing it the way you want to do it and you're not causing an issue, you already have the best detector in the world because it's the one that you own and the one that you.
Amen.
And that's it. The detector you own is the best detector in the entire world. And that's it. Whether it's a Tracker 4 or a CTX 3030 or whatever, it's the best detector in the world because it's one that you can learn and have fun with and enjoy the hobby with. So absolutely. So appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you so much for having me, man. It's been a blast.
I've had such a great time. This has been awesome. I really appreciate you being on here.
I'd love to come back. You got to have other guys on here. I realize that, but 10, 20 customers down the road, I'd love to come back and do it again, man.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. We've got lots of good positive feedback on the chat, so I will definitely have you back on. It's been easy, hour and a half, boom, nothing, right?
Yep, appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
I'll make a habit out of keeping up with the chat more as I try to talk, but
It's tough.
So much and I'm so passionate about the hobby. I just
Yeah.
go off on these wild tangents and then I'm like, oh wait, this guy's gonna check out my channel. So thank you, Lou. It's like Lou D711 I will check out your channel. So thank you, man.
It's awesome.
Stream. Thank you, MG. Thank you, James. You've been there since the beginning for me. I mean, James Gallup. I love this guy. He's been here. He's in every single video. He comments. Jay Connis helps admin my forum. I mean, he's like a true friend to me. And
it's amazing.
And these guys are true friends. It's much more than just an internet friendship or whatever. I don't look at it that way. So you guys are true friends. I appreciate everybody. DK, Tony, all you guys that make this work. It's been lovely. It's been lovely.
Thank you so much. I'll have you back on again. I'm going to send this off, so hang around for a second. I'll talk to you off.
Right on, guys. Take care, everybody. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next video.
All right, guys, that's it for the first episode of Digging Deep. I want to really, really thank the Hunter GT. What an amazing guest. I had such a great time. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Cruz Garza, Brenda Laughlin, the Lou, MG, Amanda Green, Ventures in Dirt, Finders Keepers, Potter County Diggers, Grant Griddle, Hee Haw, everybody in there. Thank you so much, guys. I really, truly appreciate your support. And thank you all for being here. This has been a blast. I will see you guys next time on the next Digging Deep. Thanks for coming on, guys.